Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, the U.S. undertaking is uncovered in two unique cycles in Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 9. Alongside a hotly anticipated update on a third venture, Starfleet is subsumed on Boondock's Day by the association of the Borg and the Changelings in VFX. While Naval Commander Jean-Luc Picard and the cast of Star Trek The Cutting Edge observe defenselessly, Commodore Geordi LaForge is prepared with an extraordinary treat for Skipper Picard and his team at the Armada Exhibition Hall on a fan prime. Patrick Stewart had an idea that numerous ventures may be displayed during the third time of Star Trek Picard. The U.S. Endeavour F made its presentation in the trailers, and in Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 6, the Abundance 2 extra undertakings were seen at the Armada Exhibition Hall. Skipper Jonathan Bauman's NX-01 venture from Star Trek Endeavour, and Commander James T. Kirk's January U.S. Undertaking A from the movies of Star Trek the first series. However, Picard kept the best venture treat for toward the end in Season 3, Episode 9. Episode 9 Episode 9 of Season 3 of Star Trek Picard highlights the U.S. Undertaking D's return. Star Trek, The Cutting Edge's leader, a sight for sore eyes, was wrecked in Star Trek Ages. Yet Geordi uncovered that he had carefully fixed the D at the Armada Historical Center's Overhang Cove 12 during the past 20 years. Because of the superb mandate, the D's saucer part was eliminated from Meridian IME, while the motors and nacelle for the new Star Drive segment were moved from the U.S. Syracuse. With its splendid lighting and covering as opposed to the faint inside of the U.S. Titan A, the Endeavour's extension is similarly basically as ideal as it at any point was. The world-class Endeavour D has gotten back to the skies after almost 30 years. To shield the cosmic system from the Borg and the Change Connects, a card in the TNG group's conclusive and most ideal choice is the Endeavour D because of the task force's organized boat's capacity to gather an armada arrangement. The Borg had the option to absorb Starfleet. The undertaking isn't associated with Starfleet's advanced framework. In this way, the old D is simple. Conversely, the Venture D is as yet outclassed against the contemporary Starfleet with its combat hardware of phasers and photon torpedoes, significantly less a Borg solid shape. Be that as it may, Commander Picard, who acknowledged a field downgrade, orders the best, most prepared group in the Armada. The U.S. Endeavour F, under the order of Naval Commander Elizabeth Shelby Jan, was the organization leader during Outskirts Days Festival of Star Armada's 250th commemoration before it went tragic. Leader Shelby was a strategic and Borg master who previously showed up in the best-case scenario of Star Trek The Future. He suctioned to assume Will Riker's position as first official of the U.S. Undertaking D. Both Commander Shelby and Shelby was educated by Chief of Naval Operations Picard, who is currently a Naval Commander Jin, of the Borg and Changeling retention of Starfleet. Be that as it may, it was past the point of no return. The Borg IFE Starfleet officials immediately crushed the entire task force, including the Undertaking F. The U.S. Excelsior was at first sunk by the F, which drove Starfleet's Armada development before it continued on toward target Spacemore and annihilate the planet's protections under Borg initiative. Chief of Naval Operations Shelby was killed by the Venture S extension team after they were changed into Borg drones, incidentally exhibiting Shelby's idiocy for supporting Armada development, a framework that is eerily like the Borg. What became to worse Undertaking E from the Star Trek TNG films? Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 9 uncovered a startling reality about the U.S. Venture E, which is the boat in the center, alongside the Undertaking D and Undertaking F. The nearby mates of Commander Worf took a gander at him critically as Geordi commented that it was a disgrace they couldn't involve the E in its better weaponry frameworks to battle the Borgified Starfleet. The Klingon legitimized himself in an entertaining manner. That was not my shortcoming. In Star Trek First Contact, the Sovereign-class U.S. Undertaking E, which was made especially to battle the Borg, made its presentation. In the celebrity Trek Revolt and Star Trek Adversary, Commander Picard directed the Venture E. The foundation of Star Trek Picard Season 1 uncovered that Picard left the Venture during the 2380s. At the point when he was given the obligation of driving the organization's work to save the Romulan nation from their child. going cosmic explosion, and elevated to naval commander. The Enterprise had many skippers, as expressed in a Star Trek Log's Instagram post. However, Star Trek Picard Season 3 demonstrates that Worf had Picard's spot as commander of the Endeavour. What truly unfolded with the Undertaking E is a Star Trek story for some other time. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.